Hey there, so pretty much just gonna show a bit of my current Necrotic and Dream build. So as you can see, I'm just level 75, just finished Act 1 on Elite, so this still has a lot of leeway to go. Most of my stuff is still leveling gear, so I'm not gonna focus much on that. Still don't have any armor enhancement as well. Just to show you a couple of decent gear for leveling up this build. So I will start with the Jade jewelry set, just for the +1 to all skills on the set and +1 on the amulet as well. I will switch this over to the skillful ring set once I get some decent rolls on them, but for now they're fine. This is a drop I got on Veteran, somewhere around Act 7. So again, +1 to all skills, +2 damage. So because this build doesn't have any skill modifiers, I'm gonna try and stack as much +1 skills as I can, just to get the highest amount of damage possible. So skill wise, this is my main attack, Obsidian Tremors. As you can see, I've modified it for 100% skill cooldown reduction, which when coupled with the 200% cast speed that I have, it's pretty much an ongoing attack. I also have Reaper's Glare, which again with 200% cast speed has 0.2 second skill recharge, meaning that I can get 5 beams in a single second. This stacks with the Bonds of the Broken and with the projectiles from Reign of Chaos. I'm also stacking a lot of passives with Trance of Convalescence, the resist reduction from Wrath, so as you can see -37. I also have -24 from here, -32 from Eldritch Fire, and some other resistance reduction as well from Hexer's Kiss and Soleil's Flame. As you can see, I'm well above the -100% chaos resistance reduction, and there's some leeway to go around here as well. So yeah, there's not much here skill wise. I'm also using Unholy, sorry for that, Unholy Hailfire, just because you can fire this pretty constantly as well, and it's pretty reliable with the amount of projectiles and chaos damage as well. Plus I use it to trigger Hungry Void, which is the main damage boost at this level. So that's pretty much it from the skills. I mean, a few more passives as well. Distortion Field is really good to add some layer of damage absorption, which usually stacks up with a layer from Prismatic Rage and the layer from Glorybringer. So got a couple of decent damage absorption going on here. Plus you have the Escape skill with To End Evil, where you get 50+ damage absorption as well. So it's really good one-off escape skill, passive, and yeah. When you have all of this coupled with the attack damage converted to health from Reaper's Glare and the overall 30% attack damage converted to health from the Necrotic tree, you are pretty much stocked up all the time. Devotion wise, it's the pretty standard chaos build tree, so Fiend, Witchblade, the right side of Abomination, working your way into Dying God. I've added the caster oriented green ones, Spider, Raven. Also went for O'Clean's Lantern just for some added regeneration, damage, cast speed, overall good decent caster support. and then some utility with Eel for defensive, and Solemn Watcher for increased defensive ability as well, because that's where this build currently is lacking. I'm not even up to 2k defensive ability yet, but then again, with the armor enhancements, I'm hoping to boost that up quite substantially when I hit level 90. And that's also Panther. So the way that I started was with the red side, so Wretch, then Jackal, then Fiend, worked my way through Spider and Raven, and Soleil Witchblade afterwards. Oakling's Lantern was somewhere at the end of Act 4, and then all of this was built around Act 5 to Act 7 as well. At the end I went with the Abomination, and I just finished Dying God, so I just hit the 55th shrine, and now I'm starting with Hungry Void. As you can see, just with level 2 I have 16% critical damage, 90% chaos damage, total speed is negligible, or I'm already capped at the max of every total speed that I have. So yeah, this is gonna be the devotion side of things. This is not gonna change until the end. Sadly, there's not much chaos support on the devotion set so far, so this is pretty much what I can get. Because this build doesn't have any skill modifiers, I am not really able to drop anything to go to Hourglass, which would have been one of the things that I would built into, just for the overall utility boost that it has. But yeah, at this point, because this build also has a lot of defensive layers with chances to avoid projectiles as well, something that I missed before. As you can see, I have 39% deflect chance, not much dodge chance, but that's not really substantial when it comes to the amount of attack damage that I can leech, and some decent utility resist as well. So let's go ahead and fire up the buffs. So as you can see, I have 6 buffs going on here: for knowledge, unaltered power, void weapons, situational awareness, trance of convalescence, and Achilles Fright. This is a good one because if you can find some decent physical damage converted to chaos damage weapons, with this stacks with also what you have from an unaltered power, so you can have almost 50% physical damage converted to chaos damage, which is a nice layer to add to the main hand damage from Obsidian Tremors. So when you fire all of them, you can see that you're gonna have a decent damage per second boost here, and some decent offensive ability boost as well. So almost 2.5k of his ability, almost 45k DPS on the tooltip. Deflect chance goes up to 50%, and everything else pretty much stays the same. So as you can see, so far this has been a pretty much hardcore run, even though I'm playing softcore. No deaths, haven't even seen the red overall hue when you get to very low health levels. Doesn't happen with the amount of attack damage that I can leech and the layers of damage absorption that I have. 200% cast speed, 33% cooldown reduction. Total chaos damage so far is almost 2k. I can boost this to almost 3k with base gear. And yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So +4 dual skills, this is where I can boost my damage further. Moving on, I'm gonna try and find +1 skills gear if I can manage. Maybe drop Glorybringer in the future for something better as well. A more decent second ring. At the moment I'm using Roar and Void Seal, which is kinda nice at the moment, but that's about it. And yeah, hoping to get some decent dream oriented gear. that's pretty much that I can hope for. There's not really any necrotic gear other than this. And yeah, I'll do a final video once the build is fully finalized and once I'm on ultimate as well. So before I go, let's just do a quick sweep around an area with enemies. So let's go down to Burial Hill. See, I fire up Tainted, then I just go to town. You can see the Obsidian Tremors attack just fires constantly. There's waves upon waves of damage upon the enemies, plus with the Eldritch Fire triggering almost constantly. Then Reaper's Glare as well, you can see jumps from enemies. It's a huge mana leech though, so it's not something you can keep using. But for bosses, it's pretty much the best thing. Let's go here and get the hero. See me fire everything to him, and then boom. That's it. 142k DPS. Top one that I've seen is 350k so far. And yeah, as you can see, health almost stocked up. It's dropping because of Tainted now, but I just need some enemies around so it goes back up again. So yeah, that's about it guys. Hope you enjoyed.